gonna try and wait a little bit, because every time I try to record and then it leaves like a messed up picture, like when your face is like really fucked up. Like, it's just like, why can't you catch me at a good angle position? So I'm trying to wait, hopefully to. What's up, y'all? It's been a minute, right? I know. I still be doing videos, I still be chatting and stuff, but I've been trying these other platforms and stuff. So it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But what I did find out is that I know, the thing about it is I know me, and I know I don't want to be famous. I know I'm not trying to be up here for likes. I'm not trying. Damn, my shit's look crooked. Hold on, I'm sorry. You see, this is why, like, I couldn't be, like, you know, trying to be politically correct, but this is how I feel today. I wear what I feel. Like, people be coming to me like, what does that mean? Nothing. This is how I felt today. This is what I wanted to do today, if you don't mind. You know what I mean? But not like that, but you know what I mean? So everything that I do doesn't always have a meaning. It probably does, probably subconsciously, but I don't know. I don't really be thinking anything too hard. But anyway, so yeah, I've been on these other platforms doing podcasts and stuff. Sometimes I post it, y'all guys see, with Stereo app. I know a lot of people don't want to download extra shit. They don't feel comfortable and all this other stuff. I get it. I just tried it because, you know, just to give it a try and see what happens. Because usually I get asked to do podcasts with people. And sometimes it's really fun. So I tried it for myself and everything like that, and it was pretty cool, but I really ran into some tough times where I got like completely aggravated. I've cursed people out, like I've gotten in my emotions, because I had to realize that a lot of people are on here for likes. A lot of people want to be famous. A lot of people want to be idolized and stuff, and they gotta realize everybody is not like that. Like, people just really just want to have fun, you know, vent, talk, you know what I'm saying, or probably put some of their given gifts to use without charging, you know what I'm saying. So you know, no disrespect to entertainers and all this other stuff, but you know, that's a whole nother video. But a lot of us just like to chill, you know what I'm saying. A lot of us ain't beat to be with the shenanigans. I know people that go so far. I mean, we see this shit, you know what I'm saying, like Gorilla Glue Girl and whoever else, and just craziness. It seems like people just losing their mind. And again, some of y'all gotta understand, a lot of us is not up here for likes. A lot of us don't want to be famous. I don't want to be famous, because it's just to the point, like, one day I may have cramps, you know what I'm saying, and you walking up on me, snap pictures, asking me questions, don't tell them what's gonna come out my mouth. Now I got to go and apologize, and I'm not gonna apologize for something that I feel that I'm human about. Now, just for seeing this thing about Kirk Franklin cursing out his son or whatever like that, and first of all, why was that recorded? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you got extra stuff. Is this a publicity stunt? Like, what is this about? You know what I'm saying? You coming out with a new record? Like, what's going on? Everybody wants the damn spotlight, and some of us don't want the spotlight. I don't want none of the spotlight. My son, he you know, he raps and stuff. So I listened to him. I was like, okay, he's pretty good and all this other stuff. But I had to explain to him, like, listen, if you do blow up, or when you blow up, or whatever the case may be, I suggest you continue to do underground and produce your own shit. Like, don't get with these record labels on this other, because I do not want to lose my mind. And then I said, you know, you about to be 18, you know, next year, whatever. You gonna start feeling your old, so when tell me what. I said, listen, I'm taking you out, I'm taking them out, and I'm taking myself out, because it ain't no sense in me being out here. So I need you to be clear, like, ain't shit gonna change. So that's why I don't think I could do the famous thing, because I can't see myself switching my life up to accommodate a bunch of people that I don't know. Like, I'm human, I'm not a robot. I don't know if y'all cloning and all this other shit, but it's no way you're gonna be able to clone me. People are going to recognize that is not Mark. It's just, you can't copy genius. You know what I'm saying? You can't copy light and energy. I'm sorry. But yeah, my thing is, it's like, what was wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I didn't watch Kirk Franklin's reaction or whatever, but I'm like, I hope he's not apologizing. Like, that's your child. We talk to our children like that sometimes. You know, and now it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's verbal abuse and this and that. I got these kids believing this shit. Like, you can't have a conversation with them without them being, you know, razzled. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Not now, but right now. You understand what I mean? Our parents didn't play that shit. A lot of times, like, we didn't get spoken to. We didn't get fair warnings. You know what I mean? I had a problem with my face. That's what my mama said. And, yeah, my facial expressions, like, I've learned to control them now, because I know I don't have a poker face. But back when I was younger, yeah, she pop. You know what I mean? I look at her, or she said, don't dim your eyebrows at me. And you know what I mean? I'm shooting her with the rock. She ain't play that. Ain't wasn't no speaking to, and this and that. And then when you get a certain age and when you grown, oh yeah, you gotta get spoken to like that. That's the only way most of us was listening. They couldn't have came to us at 20 and 30 years old talk about, maybe we need to talk. No, get your shit together. And if you don't, we gonna have a problem. Let me have to raise my voice at my mother. Let me would have said, shut the fuck, girl, bye. Like I don't like. I just think a lot of stuff is just people are just doing too much and not enough. And I just want to let y'all know it's okay to be yourself. You ain't got to be creating all these characters. You ain't got to be embarrassing yourself. You ain't got to be going out there being politically correct. Like I probably mispronounce things. I could barely read. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to read nowadays. But anyway, I'm getting back into reading. I have a whole library. Like don't judge me. So damn, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, like you could be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some of us just be doing too much, and I'm just like, what is going on? Then you want to wrap other motherfuckers in there, and it's just like I didn't pay no money to come to a circus and deal with no clowns. I didn't. Don't invite me to some place where you know it's going to be. Listen, I didn't say I like clowns. I don't know what gave you that impression, but don't mix me up in that foolishness. And they are really doing a lot. They threatening people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a gangster. Everybody is a gangster. I don't know if all the gangsters just left the hood and the streets and the projects and stuff and just came to these apps, but it's a whole lot of gangsters. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of everybody. You can whip ass everybody. You know what I'm saying? Got 30 bodies and you get touched and all this other shit. You like on the app? A free app at that? Like, why are you so angry at, on an app? And it's just, it became too much. So if you do get overwhelmed, it's okay. You can follow who you want to follow. You can unfollow who you want to follow. I had to learn to stop explaining myself to motherfuckers because I don't want to be the bad guy. That's a lot of our problems. We don't want to seem like the bad guy. We don't want to get into a combative situation and everything. Now, and I don't know if it's because I turned 40. Well, I'm B42. I keep saying turn 40 like I just turned 40. It's cool. I'm still early 40. So, but once I graduated to 40, I became more outspoken. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people has been waiting for that. A lot of people have been waiting for me to you know what I mean? So, I didn't do it for them. It was just my time. But now I don't even feel the need of wanting to explain myself. If I don't feel like being bothered, I'll talk to you when I talk to you. I be wanting to explain, well, today the car broke down and this is that. No, I'm having a bad day. I just don't feel like it. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. You know what I mean? And then even on these platforms and stuff, if you decide, people get upset because you follow them but you don't like their shit. I seen some of y'all say some stuff like that, like, oh, people want to steal my memes or always be watching but they ain't like it. Who gives a trying to not to curse. Trying to not to, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying not to curse y'all. I'm trying to be able to speak without cursing. So, but I really want to curse a lot, just to let y'all know. So if a few, slip out here and there, charge it to my mind and not my heart. But don't charge it to neither, because I need my heart and my mind. Charge it to, I don't know, we'll think of something. But anyway, yeah, so I keep forgetting my train of thought. See, this is why I gotta stay on focus about what I'm talking about. But what I was saying is, like, with this whole social media and everything like that, like, we gotta be careful that now it's like we're getting flooded with too much stuff. We're getting flooded with people's life. We don't know what's true. We don't know who to feel sorry for, who not to feel sorry for. A lot of us was feeling sorry for people, and this was all just to get verified. People are going an extra mile. You hear me? They are going an extra mile just to get verified, just to get a check mark from somebody you do not know, and to get a couple of dollars. These thousandaires out here are wilding. You think that they are making millions of dollars a week, how hard they are going on these platforms. I get it now. If this is your heart and soul and this is something that you want to do, and you put in your, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people that obviously have too much time on their hands, was never paid attention to as a child, never was spoken to, probably never got a hug. It's like really some psychotic motherfuckers on here. Like, for real. And they will zap you into whatever they dealing with. And now you don't know why you pissed off. Now you angry. Now you feeling some kind of way. From somebody you don't even know. You have no clue who this person is. You don't even date. A lot of these apps sometimes, especially the one that I'm on, uses avatars. I can go up there as a light-skinned woman with blue eyes and blonde hair if I want to. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's crazy. And I let myself get wrapped up because, you know, I'm always in my lane. So I don't, you know, when someone tries to come over in my lane and try to tell me, you know, could I get over? I'm like, no. Go at your pace and stay in your lane. Don't cross over into mine and disrupt my flow. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in here killing my vibe. That's my thing. Like, don't. And I'm the type, I will pre-warn you, like, look, I don't rock like that. Like, I understand this is all jokes and funny games and stuff, but I just, you know what I mean? And it's not the fact that it's like, it's just like, basically, like Bernie Mac said, you know, now I got to cut you. It's the rules. I just don't rock like that. That's just me. That's just how I'm made. You take this shit seriously. You live and die for this. I don't. I come on here when I feel like it. I come on here to entertainment. I come on here to get uplifted. I come over to uplift other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I get it. You know, you got a gift. You know, you're entertaining. You know, you look nice. You speak nice on stuff. Great. I appreciate God's gift. Me and God have been going back and forth about this gift for a while. You know, he's like, I gave you a voice. I need you. I don't want to be a medium though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to look up the word. Like, we got to start doing more reading. You got to do your own research. I'm not here. You have to break everything down. Plus, you know what I mean? Y'all know these videos get long as heck. I'm already starting to sweat. I think I'm going through menopause. Like, I'm going through a lot, like, emotionally. Like, I just ain't got time for stuff. Lately, I haven't even been wanting to be, like, around people. Like, I'm just... And I'm not depressed. It's just... You gotta understand, just like what I just posted about Jim Carrey. The reason why I posted it is because he was like... Someone asked a question about something. He was like, no, I'm not having... He said, I'm having a spiritual... No, I'm having a human experience is basically what he said. Because if you think about it, you know, it makes so much sense because we're like, y'all, again, you have to do your research. We're told that, you know, as spirits, we come down here, our memory is wiped. We don't remember who we are, what we are. We don't remember where we were. We don't remember nothing. And a lot of us are asleep because, you know, we just sleep. We come down here to learn, to grow, to remember, to pursue and all this other stuff. But when we're just, you know, stagnating and we're following the rules and we treading along and we believe in whatever we're being told and, you know, we don't think for ourselves and we just can't have an open mind and, you know what I'm saying? So when you get like that, you kill your spirit. So then your physical just takes over and it just goes. Your physical has no type of morals or values, basically. You know what I'm saying? So you have to control like your physical man. So when they say that thing about like people waking up, it's like your spirit wakes up. So when your spirit wakes up, you're like, holy shit, I'm in this goddamn meat suit. You know what I mean? Because in spirit and, you know, like, and so to speak, heaven or like the other way, I haven't really studied afterlife and other dimensions and stuff too much. So I don't want to speak on something that I'm not fluid in. But from my understanding, help me ancestors. From my understanding, yeah, we're spirits, so we don't have flesh and stuff. So that's why, like, you know, when they say our ancestors have passed on, like Horus and Isis or whatever like that, like you see their bodies and stuff in museums because their spirit left, but their skin can't go anywhere. So we know that that's factual. You know what I mean? Message. You know what I'm saying? Thousands of years BC. Okay? So yeah, so when you wake up and spiritually you're like, you start to notice a lot of things. And it's a lot, and I just want to go back and forth with God, but like it's a good and bad thing because it's like you kind of wanted to remain asleep, but then again you work so hard to get your third eye open and become conscious. Now you have great conversations with your higher self. You know, God is one and the same basically, and you're talking and you're getting downloads and all this other stuff, and it's just like you're walking around and you're like, I'm not supposed to be here, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so in love with like unicorns because I feel like some of us are so magical and mystical, and it's like we're like instinct almost. Like no one is just wanting to be themselves and be authentic. You know how dope it was back in the day growing up and just being original. yeah, we would copy, Salt and Pepper, like draw on our overalls and stuff like that. But we had our own designs. Like we didn't copy exactly. We looked at it and we made it our own. You know what I'm saying? We had our own hairstyles. We learned how to do our own hair. Our own hair. Yeah, we started, weaves and stuff here and there, but it was like mainly you just working with what you have and being strong in it. And I'm not about to sit here and let us keep going down. Now I like a little ratchet TV from here, from now and then. But a lot of times, don't let that shit consume you, because you will sit there and watch a whole bunch of ratchet shit and you just start feeling depressed. You start thinking about shit that happened in the past. You start being angry for 3 relationships that happened 3 years ago. Like, it's just, but I like to watch it just to get just to kind of stay in tune and see what's going on with our people. Because, you know what I'm saying, we have to interact with each other. But I just don't think, like I said, I don't think anybody in my immediate family, like our parents and stuff, are still very old school, very still culture. Like they serious about that. You're not disrespecting. You're not putting us on Front Street. Like if they was to do a reality show about me and my immediate family, it would be something funny. It ain't gonna be us disrespecting each other. Us cousins ain't never getting to no fist fight. We, you know what I'm saying, the brothers and sisters, sometimes they probably got in scuffle, but me and my brother, we ain't never curse each other out and all that. Like, it just doesn't happen. And if it does, we better make it right, because our parents and our mothers like, y'all better get that shit together. Shit, such and such birthday is coming up, or such and such wedding is coming up. We all gotta meet up and so I mean, I get it, but continue to hold on to some part of yourself, because people are losing their minds. It's true, like a lot of actors haven't been the same after they played a certain character, because you're psychological. Like, you'll trick your mind into thinking that you're something that you're not, and then if you lose who your true self is, this is like it. You know what I mean? And it's okay to be yourself. People ain't going, people always going to say something. People probably look at this like, why the fuck she got them 2 things in her forehead? What she thinks she, whatever. I don't give a, you understand what I'm saying? I could give, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, I'm like in my own world. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a spirit living, having a human experience. So no, I don't want to be famous. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is beneath me. Like, I had to come down here, and I'm telling you, that's why me and God go back and forth sometimes. Because I'm like, you brought me down here, and now you want me to be a meeting. You talk to me, and I'm talking. I don't really like people like that. And it's a lot of energy that goes into this. Like, it's a lot of energy speaking from the heart and not doing something that's scripted. Something that's scripted, I could look at it and read it and bullshit you all day. But when you speaking from the top, from the heart and off the top of your dome, it's not easy. But I understand it's a gift that I have. And I understand, God, you want me to talk. Well, we going to get there. But this ain't about me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we still discussing a few things. But, yeah. But one thing I can say in my talk with God, and that was stressed, is the fact that we run to God so much. It's just like, you have the tools. You understand what I'm saying? I done brought you the car. You done got the keys in your hand. Now you want me to carry you, sit you in the car, start it up, close your door, and back you out. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? You got the tools. So that's one thing. It's too, I understand it's a lot going on, but we're praying too much, and it's more so like begging. It's like, stop begging me. Why are you begging me for stuff that you can do on your own? I made you in the image of me, not just the physical image or just the eyesight, but who I am. It's little, messages and stuff. We got to pay attention to, like, things that we watch and stuff. It sends certain messages. A lot of us who are spiritual conscious, it's not no combative thing about, who's right, who's wrong. It's just about facts. One thing I can say about the Bible, the book of Psalms, is no one can dispute that. It's one of the most magical and powerful books to use and read on a daily basis. We should do that. We should get back into reading. I wanna read it every day till I learn it by heart, from start to finish. You understand what I'm saying? Could you imagine? But nah, it's a conspiracy theory, and this and that. Believe what you want to believe. But I know that's one thing that both conspiracy theorists and religion and Christian Pentecostal can agree on. The book of Psalms goes down. it does things. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, don't get away, because I'm a little nervous. Like, I don't know. I want to, get me my own island, and make sure my son and the family, everybody's set up, and I just kind of want to be on my own. I want to be by the ocean. Shout out to the Water Gang. Yeah, I started that on one of my podcasts called the Water Gang. Of course, it originally originated from water signs, Cancer, Scorpios, Pisces, and stuff. But digging deeper into it, I think why I resonate so much with water is because, one, I'm a water sign. Two, I love water. Anything about water. I love the sound of rain. It's like it's so therapeutic for me. The sound of any type of water flowing. Water, you can boil it. You know what I mean? It can break down the toughest meat and particles. Water puts out fires. Water, when it freezes, you could walk on it. You could use it for other purposes. It could heal the body. Our body is made out of 100% water. Water, to me, is like the most undisputed element in the world. You know what I'm saying? Outside the earth. The earth, definitely. I mean, the wind is cool, but we talking about water here. Water is it's just beautiful. And then, like, those of you who know about deities and so forth, the mother of the goddesses is Yin and Yang, and it's the mother of water. And it's so deep. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Water Gang if y'all hear me talk about that. Y'all can actually, y'all can join it. Like I said, if y'all interested, I'll be posting sometime the app that you could download, and because I don't like to give people shout outs. I don't like to name drop. My thing is, if you interested, you interested. If not, you're not. Like I said, I'm not here for likes. I'm not here to get my numbers up or whatever. I do it because I have fun. I've met some great people. I've met some people that taught me some things. Shit, I met a 20-year-old and she be dropping gems. I'm like, this bitch need to call Jacob. Jacob the jeweler need to holler at her. You know what I mean? So definitely. But please, first of all, I'm not recording. See, this is another thing. Like, my mother is just not playing with it. She is not beat for it. We could dance and make little videos and stuff, but don't get her caught up in some BS. My mother is not the one. You know what I mean? So I can't be doing, we could probably do pranks on my mother. She cool, but we can't take it too far. And another thing is, it's like, again, it's cool. Like, I'm not knocking nobody. But the things that people are doing and how they like making a mockery of themselves, it wouldn't go down for my mother. And that's another reason why I can't be famous. Because y'all gonna be asking me to do crazy things or make a, A out of myself, and it's not gonna happen. Like, it's this one, like I said, I hate the name drop, but it is what it is. I don't like to talk in circles. I like to just talk off the dome. You know what I mean? Disclaimer, I feel like I always gotta say that shit, but it is what it is. Excuse me. Oops. But so it's this cat named Nature Boy, right? Most of y'all seen him on YouTube, whatever. Like, got running like some type of cult shit, and it's like really weird. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, where's these chicks' moms and stuff at? Like, where's the family? And everybody's asking me, it's like, oh, they grown, this and that. Really? My mother don't give a damn how old I am. Let me leave my son and talk about, I want to become one with nature, and I want to, become one with myself, and you guys are Babylon, and I want to leave you, and I want to give my whole life savings and to this guy, and I want to be in a polygamous relationship, and whatever, and he can beat on me, and he can just do whatever he wants, whatever. My mother would kill him and I simultaneously. Let me go, and I am 41. You hear me? Let my mother find out, oh, you out here doing dumb shit for likes. She gonna come to my house. My mother has done it multiple times. She has no problem doing it. She always makes sure she has a key. She always makes sure she know exactly where you live, and she will pop up. She respects my space, and that, I'm a little bit older, but please, I can't lose my mind. I can't get caught up in this Hollywood thing. I can't be out here, you know what I'm saying, just, making, yeah, Don, go ahead. Sorry, y'all, my son is texting me, talking about he wants to order some food, but, yeah, it's just like, where's your family and parents? Like, let me tell you, my family is like the worst people that are just like, I won't say the worst, but very, very upfront. Like, we don't know how to talk around in circles. We don't know how to say, like, oh, you got something on your face. We're like, yo, what is that on your face? Like, we ain't wash your face this morning? Because if it's early in the morning, we're going to say that, like, why you wash your face? You know what I mean? But it's nothing like we try to attack or play each other out. It's just that we're very straightforward. You know what I mean? So I just don't think that any one of my family members, I can't see any of my cousins like doing a reality show and making an ass out of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Plus, a lot of stuff we like to do it on a hush hush. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we're not in relationships. I don't need you seeing what I'm doing. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need my man to keep a good picture in his mind about me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. But yeah, don't get caught up in all of this. Excuse me, I'll be thirsty. But at least I'm drinking water, because, child, please, my water intake is no bueno. But my mouth gets dry, especially doing these videos. You hear it all in your throat, people talking like So, but yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video, say what's up to y'all. Wishing y'all abundant blessings and peace mentally. I know we are stuck in a house. YouTube is like probably the most watched thing now, because I don't even watch TV anymore. Like, I don't even stream anything anymore. I usually just do YouTube, find it, because I like to learn anyway. But it's like, you know, it's a lazy way kind of doing it. We could just read and whatever. But I watch so many different things, like cook shows, how to make vegan meals, tarot readings, how to relocate to Ghana. Buying land out there is like $2,000 for a couple of acres and stuff. So watch this guy who I'm really interested in, because I'm serious. I think by the time I'm 50, that's my goal. By the time I'm 50, I want to go outside of the United States, and just, yeah, live on land, walk barefooted, be in the sun, grow my food, you know, because by then I'm pretty sure I'm going to be completely raw vegan. Just, oh my gosh, because that's the closest I'm going to get back to being my spiritual, you know, my spiritual self. That's why, like, you know, like, people do a lot of things for money and likes. Like, I would, first of all, you're supposed to give at least half of anything you make back. That's why, you know, like, these entertainers and all this other stuff, they feel like, oh, you know, once they reach in their back pocket and, you know, pay a little money towards charity every month and all this other stuff, that, oh, they're doing something. No. You basically taking your God-given gift and you're selling it. God didn't give you that gift for you to sell. God gave it to you to uplift people. Why don't entertainers say, you know what? Whatever y'all give is fine. Shit, it ain't hard to buy some equipment, some big speakers, and go to a park and sing. You don't need to have dances and lights and all this other stuff. You really don't. Because if you really got a God-given gift, like, people would love that. Go to, like, Liberty State Park, you know what I'm saying, Battery Park or Central Park, and just listen to some good music and some drums and singing, and people would love that. You can and anytime, you know, as an artist, you're sharing that with people, that's payment and amazement in itself. So, you know, that's why, like, I don't see how, like, people idolize these people. I mean, they riding and dying. Now, my thing is, I get it. If you like a moderator for somebody, that's cool, but you should not be controlling people that you don't know just to see if they talk. You know, like, people are that beat. I have people trolling my pages just to see if I'm talking about them, just to see if what I'm saying, just so, you know, just to have something to say. And I'm like, I'm not, no. Welcome. They changing their names. Like, I was about to call one out the other day, like, you ain't got to change your name. You welcome here. This is the water game. You know what I'm saying? You can either float and chill, or you will get tsunami the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I'm only going to give you what you give me. That's it. But I get told, oh, Marty, you too sensitive. This is just an app, you know, cool out. And these are, like, new niggas that I met on. I'm like, yeah, I hear what the fuck y'all saying, but at the end, excuse me, I apologize. I hear what y'all saying, but at the end of the day, like, you don't know me. I really don't even mess with you like that. Because the shit you doing is a little shaky. But I'm going to play along, you know what I mean? But I'm going to start, you got to really start checking at the door. You got to just, soon as you get a whiff of anything, like, what's going on? And I'm not explaining myself no more. Especially to people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to delete, unfollow. Don't hit me up talking about, oh, well, what happened? What did I do? It's all right. Like, people got to understand, sometimes people just don't vibe. You could be the greatest person in the world. They could be the greatest person. Sometimes you just don't vibe. And right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm on this thing where I need to be what makes me feel good spiritually. Because I don't woke this spiritual being up. And they want just as much as energy and time as my physical do now. Like, look, this ain't conducive to my being here. So, don't get caught up in all that. You know what I'm saying? If there's things that you can still do, I'd rather y'all start a business and do something that you love. There's so many pop-up shops that are up and coming now. All you gotta pay is $100. Shoot, some of y'all wigs and nails and feet and shit y'all get done every 2 weeks cost more than that. Invest in yourself. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with your, people say do whatever you want with your tax and stuff. Listen, you're not living for you. You're living for your grandkids. And the way things are going now, we need to start preparing for them. We need to start helping them. Stop being so selfish and caught up in this, oh, I need to have this, I need to have that. Now it's like I go out. I still like to eat and go out and stuff like that. But the whole time I'm like, damn, you know, my higher self is like, you making somebody else rich. You just made somebody else rich. You just sent somebody, the shit you want, you done pay for somebody else to have. It's just your way of thinking got to change, like for real. Everything ain't going to feel good. You know what I mean? I mean, please, I don't know why my ankle hurting right now. I have no clue why I can barely walk on my right foot. Stuff is just breaking down. I'm like, my body's like, listen, we had a good run. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to knick-knack paddywhack. So that's all I had to say, y'all. I missed y'all. I just wanted to do a video. Like, it's good to do the podcasts and stuff, but like I said, people can't see my face, they can't see my action, they can't feel my energy. Sometimes they can, because anytime I do, because it's two people that can be on a show together, and a lot of times, like, you can like swipe through and then you can just jump on somebody's stuff and be like a co-host. And every time I've been a co-host on somebody's show, they was just like, oh, yo, you was so dope. And I had a good time. So like I said, it's fun. But don't let nobody take you out of pocket, because it's people really beat. It's people that are really dying for these couple of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us, we see that money all the time. My father was self-employed, rest his soul, and I had a $1,000 check on my door walking in at like the age of 8. Proud after a week's work. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we talking about 80 something. So like, when y'all are getting so amped up because you're making a couple of dollars because you got followers, I get it. But a lot of us, we know we're not impressed by that. A lot of us ain't that beat, you know what I mean? And it's okay not to be. You don't have to follow the trend. You ain't got to jump on a bandwagon of all this ignorant stuff. In the water game, we talk about, we inherit our fupas. One chick was like, I love my fupa. She was like, when I be going to the bathroom, I stick my lighter right in the side pocket. She was like, you know, right there by your thigh and your fupa. And I was like, oh, shoot. That is a good spot to hide the lighter, you know, in your fupa. You know what I mean? We talk about all kinds of things. It's so many open women in the water game. It's ridiculous. From all walks of life. They speak freely about anything. Ain't nobody getting judged. And if somebody knows something, somebody don't know, they educate a sister on it. Nobody don't feel offended. Ain't nobody thinking nobody better than the other. Ain't nobody like, oh my God, you did what? We like, word? Oh, shit, I ain't do that. I ain't never do that before. And if we do, we don't. But it's just like, we need to bring that more. So if you have more good, positive energy, and don't get on this whole conscious, positive and thing I'm talking about. It's great, we awaken and stuff, but come on. Have regular conversations again with people. Some people, so tired of people coming, how are you, queen? And you know, as the sun and the shine and the moon and the stars align together, I am here blessed with your presence. Like, I don't need a whole intro. You can say hello, queen. You can say hello, beautiful. You can say whatever you want to say. Just please, let's bring natural, holistic movements back. Let's bring happiness back. Let's bring that back. Let's stop watching all this celebrity gossip shit. Like, who cares? These people do not care if your rent get paid. They don't even know who you are. And you putting money in somebody else's pocket. Are you taking time? Did you hug the kids today? Did you make something to eat today? Did you tell somebody you love them? Did you call your mother? Did you call your brother? Did you check on somebody today? Did you laugh today? Did you get up and walk around today? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying all this because I'm talking to myself too. I ain't trying to shoot nobody down, but it is what it is. So that's all I had to say, I think, because I hate when I end the video and then I go back like, shit, I should have talked about that. But no, I'm just in a good light and love. I miss everybody. I do follow all of y'all. You know, I probably do a like here and there, but again, I'm not gonna like everything. I just feel like, why? Like, you see, I'm here. We're still following each other. You don't need, you know, recognition or something, but sometimes it is kind of creepy that somebody is following you or just requested you as a friend. And y'all have no interaction. I interact with people I don't even know. It's these two guys, I can't think of their name, that I follow, and I don't really know them. I think maybe I do, I don't know. But I think they from the same town and stuff. I don't know, but they funny as hell. They say the most illest stuff I ever heard. Crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it just, like, they be saying stuff like, one of them posted today, and shout out to you, posted today, men go outside and put on your gray sweatpants. The chicks outside with some money, you know, because they know everybody's talking about, you know, the stimulus and taxes and all this other stuff. So they like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Put your gray sweatpants on. The weather been nice too. Like we could come up. Y'all better be careful. Thank God I'm already in a relationship because I ain't got time. I don't know how would y'all be at this age out here single. I mean, I know a lot of you are, a lot of us were, or whatever, and I don't know. I know I would have to have a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I could just sit home and just be like, oh, you know, F this and F that. Like, I like male company energy. And plus, like, I don't know. I like a sexy man. You know what I'm saying? And for me to be single and just be like, oh, and see something nice, like, that's like you walking down the street and you really, you know, you kind of hungry and shit and you smell like somebody barbecuing. You gonna be like, damn, let me go see. Maybe let me get a plate. I might like that barbecue. Like, you got R&B too? That's what's up. Like, you got barbecue? Oh, shit. You got hot, dry. Like, please. That's another thing me and this girl was talking about. She was just like, I never really experienced a male drought. I said, me neither. I did a whole video about it. You know what I mean? And I think it's because of what I put out. Here I come with the conspiracy theory stuff. But it's like my energy, like what I put out. I walked around like, shit. It's definitely, because I tell you, me and God had conversations. Listen, you got me down here. You ain't no way in the world you gonna put me down here, all this greatness, and I don't have somebody to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? I know I crack God up. I know God be like, this, Lord. So yeah, I just was like, I never had a problem having a man, or at least having a couple in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? And not that you leave people on and you just have them hanging around. It's just that how you are. Like, people like to be around you. People like your company. Like, people respect you. Like, people want to be around you. And that's how you gotta think. Like, shit, I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? My ego is probably big, but it's not an arrogant ego. It's like, I know my worth. You know what I'm saying? I had to literally build myself up. Like, this, all of this stuff has happened like maybe in the past 2 years. Like, I don't know, the older and older I get, you're supposed to grow, but like, I literally go through a whole metamorphosis every year. And it started probably like around maybe 35. It just started. And then 40 now, it's just like, this is what you get. Do you want it or not? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to go back and forth. And people trust you know, we with this whole, yes, a lot of us women have dealt with trauma. A lot of us, you know, are still dealing with it and all this other stuff. But don't think everything is related to trauma. We still have intuition. We still have a connection, especially those of us who are spiritual. Like, a lot of things that are pulling at you are signs that, you know, the ancestors telling you, like, nah, you gotta move away. Because anything that's uncomfortable, always remember, is not of God. If you ever need to wonder what that feeling is, if it's uncomfortable, God is not of confusion or uncomfortability. You understand what I'm saying? Like, God speaks. I don't know. Sometimes it's like in pictures, and it's like in visions and stuff. So it's hard to like explain it. And that's what that's one of the conversations I was having with God. Like, you know, you want me to kind of be like a median and talk, but you know, sometimes I can't verbalize things. My vocabulary, you know, I'm working on. I still get a little tongue-tied. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my mom speaks multiple languages, and my dialect sometimes kind of gets in the way of things. Because my best friend always talks about how I pronounce things. And, you know what I mean? Shout out to not him. Because it gets on my nerves. But, yeah, so be yourself. But, yeah, if you want to do this social media thing, if you want to have a podcast, talk about it. If you don't, leave videos like this up here. You know, whenever the hell you want to. I do. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be yourself. And if you do, you know what I'm saying, happen to make it and blow up, you can still be yourself. If Hollywood don't want it, oh well, you don't want me. Like, I'm really doing good, you know. I really don't have no complaints. If I do get blessed with a bigger house, okay, I'm be doing the same shit in there I'm probably doing it. You know what I'm saying? I could go for walks. You know what I mean? Shoot, I got good neighbors. I got my own space in the back I could sit down at. Like, I mean, you make the best of it, but make sure you're doing stuff from a good place. If you do have to put on these characters, or because people are really good at that too, like these YouTube people that, you know, turn into these characters, some of them are funny, you know. But Just do what feels good to you, and don't, and hurt nobody else. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, because right now we need to be building each other up, and it's a lot of crazy things going on. Like I feel like I have to back myself up, because it's like I know me. And that's another thing, like another reason why I can't be famous is I know me. And you be having to tell people this, and everybody's quick to say, oh, because you don't know me. You're right, and you don't know me. I do though. I know the thoughts that I have in my head. I know how I already got my son is already set up his future. Anything happen to me, his boy is good. You understand what I'm saying? I made it that way just in case I gotta snap, crackle, and pop. Because you gotta have that part in you. And then they always talk about, oh, don't let the other side come out. Let the other side come out when the other side needs to come out. Cause y'all gotta understand, like I was telling you, like some of the talks I have with guys, like, oh, everybody keep running to me. Why you not rebuking that devil? Why nobody speaking to the devil? Why is nobody talking to the demon in people? What happened to that? Everything is God, and God made the way, and God is so like, y'all so damn needy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's a good point. Don't get me wrong, I was the same way. He was like, why you keep coming to me? Why you just don't speak to the devil and rebuke him out the way and he'll be gone? I was like, I didn't think about that. Nobody wants to do nothing. Nobody wants to do the work. Uh-oh. I hope it's still recording. My battery running low. But yeah, nobody wants to do the work. Nobody wants to put forth the effort to really have healthy relationships. Nobody wants to really trust. Like I did not want to go into another relationship not trusting. Like I wanted to go in pretending like this was what it was, and seeing it. It was no playing game. Anytime there was any discomfort, any whatever, I sat and talked to myself, but I also had to have a talk with him. Hey, everything all right? Because I'm feeling like the vibe is, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to be disrespectful. You ain't got to always be thinking something's going on, because we in a pandemic. Stuff is happening. People still have, family and other life issues going on. It's always not about you. Find you some business. Love yourself. Want more for yourself. Stop thinking it's a man shortage. No, let me stop. People like, you just always talking because hey, I don't know. I've attracted all kinds. And the crazy thing is, like, I'm so good at manifesting things now. Like, I could just think of something and I get it. So I mastered and learned how to do that. So whatever I need at the time, that's what I get. So I mean, the past couple of years, like, I never went into something like, oh, this is the guy I'm gonna marry. No, I knew what it was. I knew I went up to the drive-thru, and I know I ordered, off the dollar menu. I just wanted a snack, and I was going to eat something when I got home or something. You know what I'm saying? That was it. And then I'm gonna end with this. Another I can't think of her name. Instagram woman. She said something that was powerful about how blessings are like a drive-thru. And this is something else like that correlated with the conversation I was having with God. Like, people are coming up, placing an order, what you want in your life, you pay for it, so that means you already did the work or whatever the case may be. And what do you do at the end? You're supposed to go pick it up with authority. Look, I'm here. Did you put some napkins and ketchup in that bag? No, what we do, we get to the end of the line, and then we're still worried. Oh, are we gonna get it? Is it coming? When is it? Like, what's the point? So when you're doing your walks in life, think of it as a drive-thru. I done put in time. I'm putting in time healing myself. I want to be a better person. And the more you want something, the more it will come to you. The more I want to learn about things, it comes to me. The more I want to be a better person, I get certain tasks to help me be a better person, to help me to learn from stuff. I'll be having to say my bad so much as 95. I'm like, what, my bad. I didn't know. Now I know. I didn't mean to say that to you, but I didn't know. That's how I thought you were coming at me. I wasn't sure. I'm the first person to say I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I don't make excuses of it. I was upset. You rubbed me the wrong way. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Now we had a communication. We talk. We cool. So, but yeah, y'all. Rock out. Enjoy life as much as you can. Because we need to put that good energy out, because we keep putting out all this frustration, all this back and forth, all of this. Like, I be seeing some of y'all posts. I be like, come on, just, don't always brag about the dope stuff, like, oh, I just bought the Louis, or I just, went out this and all sorts of stuff. Let us know something good, like, I woke up today and I felt so good. You know what I'm saying? I woke up today and I learned how to make this type of smoothie, or I spent, my daughter taught me how to draw, or, something. Like, just bring regular stuff back. It's okay. Curse your kids out, even when they get grown, because my mother will curse me out. Kurt Franklin, you ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. First of all, my mother would have loosened my tooth for just recording her and then posting it, and then would have made me take it down. So y'all cut this out. Stop being a parent at 18. You put your foot down. I'm gonna always be a parent. My son know that I'm always gonna be a parent. I wouldn't give a. I brought you in here, I take you out. Everybody, I think he knows for real. Like, you know what? Yes, and won't have no problem. Everybody like, you committing a sin. And, listen, that's the whole. We not even there yet. God know we already had this talk. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, all right, y'all. Over now. It was good talking with y'all. I'm about to go relax. Got to work tomorrow. Hopefully, I post this video tonight. If I don't, who knows? I'm gonna go back and watch it and see if I got a good vibe off of it. So good. Shout out vibes to y'all again. If y'all wanna come on to one of my podcasts and maybe Jordan Water Game, I'll be posting it. Yes, it's an app you have to download. If you don't, it's cool. But yeah, that's where I be at. Because I know a couple people have asked me, so that's it. All right, y'all. Over and out.